Hi, good morning, friends. We're going to learn one important remedy specifically in migraine headaches, tension headaches, stress headaches, and that is Meniyanthes Trifoliata. Already we have discussed this remedy from Borix Remedica, but some aspects from Allen's are necessary to be learned. Every word written in Allen's keynote has a meaning, and every sentence has a meaning. This remedy is very useful in specifically non-specific headaches and where there is a lot of congestion to the head is there. I have used a number of times when stress headache with which patient comes and there is no cause, only stress is the reason and patient has a congestion to the head. Sometimes even blood pressure is increased with that. The Meniyanthes works beautifully to relieve the congestion. This remedy we're going to learn from Allen's and will understand the Allen's aspects in relation with this Meniyanthes. Open your Allen's keynotes, Meniyanthes trifoliata. It is bug bean from the Gentianaceae family. The first sentence which he explains that complaints from abuse of cinchona and quinine. See, this first sentence defines the action. Abuse of cinchona. Here, abuse of cinchona means cinchona in material doses. That is a quinine, quinine sulfate, quinine phosphate. These are the remedies which are prepared from the cinchona in material doses. And if they are consumed, and because of which the severe headache is there, then definitely it works. So, first important sentence is complaints from abuse of cinchona and quinine. Many times, this cinchona or quinine produces gastritis and produces bilious headaches, and that also be covered under the Meniyanthes. Fevers in which cold stage predominates. Coldness felt most acutely in abdomen and legs. See, coldness which is filled in abdomen, filled in legs, and severe marked cold stage when fever has to happen. First, there is a marked coldness of the body. The extremities become absolutely cold, and patient feels cold. And patient understand now. Patient will going to get a fever and headache. Both things are the predominant stage is there. The coldness, and then he defines most important pathogenic symptom of the Meniyanthes is headache. Headache is pressing in vertex. So very specifically at the top of the head where there is a severe headache from above downwards. Headache ameliorated during hard pressure with hands. So when you press it hard, it gets ameliorated and patient feels better by that pressing. Very, very important. Like Veratrum. This is one more remedy where headache is better by pressure. Headache as of a heavy weight pressing upon the head at the every step. See, every step the patient is feeling that there is severe weight on the head and patient cannot walk properly. Every step produces severe pain in the head. That is a congestive type of headache and it is because of the jerk it gets aggravated. Like cactus, glonine, and lachesis. Three more vascular remedies where the congestion is the characteristic. Either it is in glonine, it is in lachesis. Headache aggravated by ascending. When you go upstairs or going ascending, then definitely the headache gets aggravated, like calcarea. Often with icy coldness of the hands and feet. So headache is associated with icy coldness of hands as well as feet extremity. So like calcarea, like sepia, this is one more feature one should not forget. See, this headache is called as congestive headache. This headache is the migraine headache generally, where there is a very severe pressure over there on the top of the vertex and patient comes to you in this position and he presses it very hard. That is very, very characteristic of the Meniyanthes. It looks like belladonna, but belladonna never presses that much. Belladonna, you have a throbbing carotids, pulsating pain in belladonna. Anxiety about the heart as if some evil was impending. There is anxiety felt in the region of the heart, and patient feels that there is something wrong with the heart or something wrong will happen with the heart. He always comes with that stress in the mind that doctor check my blood pressure, whether I'm having the heart problem. And this is very common. Tension in the root of nose, very important. This is the place, root of the nose, where there is a tension, looks like calibichromicum. In tension in arms, tension in hands, tension in fingers, tension in skin, as if several sizes too small and was crowded into it by force. See, this is very, very typical sensation which happens to be there with in the skin. So, this remedy is the tension remedy. This remedy is tension at the psychological level, tension at the physical level. At both levels, the tension is there. The tension produces the headache, and headache is also of a congestive nature, throbbing nature, and because of which the patient is affected a lot. Relationship, compare the calcarea, cactus, gelsemium, sepia, magmur, and Paris quadrifolia. Cactus related with the heart symptoms, related with the congestive headache. The calcarea, many symptoms, the coldness of the extremities common with that. Gelsemium, again a congestive headache, but gelsemium, it is more on the posterior occipital part. Gelsemium headache is better by profuse urination. Sepia is close to it, related with the headache, again the congestive headache, vascular problems. Magmur having similar aspect over there. And lastly, Paris quadrifolia, tension headache. It follow well capsicum, lachesis, lycopodium, pulsatilla, rustox, and veratrum. So after those remedies, if it is not working, then think about Meniyanthes. General modalities of the remedies: the aggravation is during rest and during lying down. So aggravation is always because of the rest, because of lying down, the patient gets aggravated. Modality looks like towards the very close to the rest talks, that better aggravation by rest, and amelioration by pressure on the affected part. Very hard pressure over the head relieves their headache. Temporarily they feel palliative. So this Meniyanthes is generally in practice. One should not forget in tension headache. One should not forget in congestive headaches, and where patient is felt better by heart pressure, and it is specifically the site of action is generally on the vertex and associated with typical anxiety related with the heart. So this is one important remedy from the practice which we have covered under this session. Thank you being there. We'll meet again.